With a vocal range that could shake the heavens and a heart overflowing with faith, David Phelps has long been the golden voice of gospel music. His passion, authenticity, and sheer vocal brilliance have made him a household name across the Christian music world. But what if I told you that David Phelps is facing a life sentence? No, this isn't a courtroom scandal. But before you jump to conclusions, stay with us. Because this story isn't what you think. Born on October 21, 1969, in Tomball, Texas, David Phelps grew up in a home built on faith, education, and discipline. His mother, Mary Ella, was an English professor. His two older sisters, Sherry and Carrie, were part of a close-knit, loving family. Even as a boy, David's gift was undeniable. At Baylor University, he sharpened his skills under Joyce Farwell and led the Baylor Religious Hour Choir, building a foundation not just in music, but in spiritual leadership. By the time he graduated in 1992, it was clear this wasn't a man chasing fame. He was answering a call. His entry into the Gaither Vocal Band in 1997 wasn't just a career move. It was a moment gospel music changed forever. His voice didn't just sing, it spoke. It healed. It ministered. But behind the anointed voice, behind the sold-out tours and standing ovations, something else was happening. It started quietly. A little fatigue here. A missed rehearsal there. Then came longer breaks. Silent pauses mid-performance. Moments where he shook his head, struggling to find the note. At first, it was easy to write off, overuse, allergies, just stress from the road. But for those closest to him, the cracks began to show. The truth came out not in a press release, but in a private gathering of friends and fellow artists. What was supposed to be a casual musical evening turned into a revelation. David took the stage and didn't sing. He spoke. I've been battling something. Something that's threatened not just my strength, but my voice. The voice that had inspired millions might not last. Concert dates vanished. Social media went quiet. Fans waited, prayed, and speculated. Was this the end? But David wasn't gone. He was fighting. Behind closed doors, he clung to the one thing stronger than music: faith. His family became his lifeline. His faith, his compass. And though his schedule cleared, his spirit stayed full. No one knew if he'd ever sing again. There was talk of him writing, producing, mentoring. But no one could imagine gospel without that voice. The world responded. Not with gossip, but with love. Then one day, a single post shook the gospel world. Join me. I have something to share. No explanations. No details. Just a time. Thousands tuned in. And there he was, David Phelps. A little older. A little quieter. But still filled with that same grace. These months have tested me in ways I never expected. I've been fighting, spiritually, emotionally, physically. But I'm not done. The first note was gentle. Uncertain. Then power. Warmth. The David Phelps voice, the one we thought might be lost, returned. He wasn't just performing. He was declaring, I'm still here. Maybe slower. Maybe quieter. But I'm not done. This wasn't the story of a man silenced. It was the story of a man renewed. David Phelps may be facing a life sentence, but not in prison. It's a sentence of purpose, of reflection, of intentional living. And even if the world hears fewer songs from him, each one will mean more.